All right, this is my origin story, my investment story, my backstory about me, how I got into music. When I was age 16, I wrote my first song, and the song was called Roses Are Falling 'Cause of Last Night. And I used C-G-A-F, a very common chord progression, and over 100 songs are written with that chord progression. Then I got a keyboard and I played it all the time. I kept writing lyrics. I had lyrics in my mind all the time and I wrote them down. And then I did this demo tape called Straight and Narrow by Abram Constantine. Then I did Why Am I Here album. And then I did My Life. And then I kept writing and writing and writing. And then I went to open mic night for a long time. I think it was like 2007 to 2015. I went to several of them during the week. So I'd go 3 times a week to open mic night. And that was pretty fun. So I'd write the song and then like that night I'd perform it, or then a week before, a week after. And I also would do basically some 1 or 2 or 3 songs sometimes at these open mic nights. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was challenging though, because sometimes there was a lot of people there and sometimes there was like 3 or 4 people there. So you had to kind of still play your music, but when there was a lot of people there, there's a lot of energy in the room, and it just made the song better, you know. And the thing I just want to let you know that you have to realize as a singer or musician is that during a concert, there'll be people talking and saying stuff, sometimes positive, sometimes negative, and you could be singing or playing with your instrument, and you could hear these comments as the concert's going on. And if they're negative comments, then just ignore it, but just know that there'll be some negative comments that'll be made during the concert in the audience, and if you're close to the audience that says it, you'll hear it. There's also different seasons of a musician and singer. You know, there's basically the prepared version of the singer-musician, where everything's prepared and you have a great song performance or concert. The other one is you're not prepared, you didn't have much time to rehearse, and you just wing it, and hopefully everything turns out okay. There's also times where you're feeling bummed out. When you're feeling bummed out, something happened in your family or friends or work or whatever, so you're bummed out about something, but you still have to sing and perform. Or there's times where you're angry about something. Something happened that made you angry, but you can actually use that anger for fuel and make it more passionate when you play your piano or your guitar, your bass, your drums, or your singing. So I want to let you know you can actually transmute all these different negative energies into positive energy and use it and harness it to help you sing better, play music better. So basically, I kept writing songs. I have stuff on Spotify, I have stuff on Apple Music, and I have stuff on YouTube. You can check it out, Abram Constantine. And that is my backstory. So I'm looking forward to being on this journey with you, the hero's journey. We're all on a hero's journey. You see, every time we wake up, we get a phone call, maybe just symbolically, and we get a call. And the call was to go on the adventure. But then we deny the call. We reject the call. And then a mentor shows up. Mentor shows up, tells us to go on the journey. Then we're initiated. Then we find the people that have our backs and people that don't have our backs. Then we have to go into the innermost cave, the dark cave, and face our ultimate fears. I want to let you know that we are all on a hero's journey. We get that call in the morning, and we're scared. We have fear, stage fright, and we deny the call. We reject it. Then a mentor shows up. Mentor shows up, tells you to go on the journey.